just fallen in and replaced the ignition oscillator with an inverter powered by the jump starter and a step-down transformer. And in order to prevent back signal from the signal rising, when I'm trying to run the circuit, so when the output terminal potential, the terminal potential of the ignition winding rises above 12 to 13 volts, it switches off the transverter, the inverter, and then switches it over to an output, and that's about a bulb. And that's a relay. I've found a relay suitable, but I need to buy it. I can't do that yet because I haven't got enough money. So that'll be tomorrow. Tomorrow I should buy that. I do have the money in my pocket, but I can't buy it on my order because I've got cash instead of real money, federal money. And so I paid you first, so it's coming in. And so that'll be done tomorrow. And so that should solve the problem. And if that works, I also need to improve eventually, once I've got that system working, I need to change it, obviously need the air supply, which is going to be a fan to put it through, 12-volt fan, 12-volt PC fan, little box, and things like. And the output card would have to be worked separately on a separate former, which is going to be bigger than the one there. And that would be made of heavy conductor and very heavy, was on separately. And that will deal with the power for the supply of power to the house, if I can get working, which will be which is going to be 240 volts, and it will need to be I think the house mains is about 60 amps. So it's actually quite, I don't want a couple of them, it's probably about 10 kilowatts or something. So that's what it's out. If it's 30, so see the two fuses downstairs up to 30, if you're at 60 amps, 30 amps mains, 60 amps times 240, it's actually, it actually is. It's actually I like this one. It's 15 kilowatts. 15 kilowatts. So it's 15 kilowatts. Actually quite a lot, and that includes the stove and all the heating, all the fans, all the lighting, and all the radios and things. So that's actually quite nice. And that unit will have to be shielded as well. So the actual unit gets more and more complicated. I can sit upstairs here. And that'll power the house. So, because it only needs to be plugged into one main socket to the house. So that's probably so all the connections all together. There's a setting down the cover with that. And because the main chairs will connect up to the others, except I think upstairs and downstairs are separate. That's I think they are. But I'm not going to make any modifications to the school unless obviously I can't connect to the mains because I don't have to do that. So it'll have to be a local circuit. To the local circuit to the house, to this room, and obviously the next stage is to make it a house. I'll put that later, and to start off with our air, which is much cheaper, and have to because it's circulated to get the deuterium. But the final version will be a deuterium hydrogen mixture, which will be commercial, but be some time later. And these things take years to do. It's disaster. It's taken me about 6 years to get here, and most people don't want it. They attack me, keep attacking me, keep putting me in the lunatic asylum, poisoning me, and now they want to chop my brain out, which is terrible, isn't it? And I don't know why they're doing it, it's criminal, but they accuse me of very sex mania charges, and now they say they want to chop my brain out, response to women normal. Well, my wife's always said I was normal when I'm asleep. Thank God, wife. Now, you know, when I sleep, they come and say, do you sleep normally? You know, of course I do. And well, you know, the joke is I made it out as the prostate reduced, so no longer. I only have slight sex activity. You know, it's happily taken an aspirin for some problems, reduces it, but basically I had an operation. that's that problem as well. And they say I must have and all that sort of stuff, but and I've just sent them a biometric passport which contains my blood group and my age and everything else. So they've got it, and they know that I'm telling the truth. And what they said was simply untrue. Whether they'll leave me alone, I don't know. Hopefully they will. But I only did. I've done this. I was a complaints manager on this disability asylum which they poisoned me with. And it's been going on for years. I don't know. And the poisons caused my hair to go white, and my hair's come out, and my skin age has increased. It's not too bad, but they say now they stop poisoning me. It's terrible poison. I think they gave me a very, very serious dose of this perfectionism, which is a poison, and it should kill me with it. So, why are they doing this? They obviously accused me of murder, and it's kind of arbitrary. If somebody says so, it must be true so. But when they do a forensic examination, it's not true. So I should have done it in the first place. And apparently this policewoman who arrested me in the first place, she's just a brother, so she didn't know what she was doing, why she didn't think such a thing. And, it's unbelievable. So, I was just, when I was at the police station, I was so ill, so with heart disease, they took me there. They accused me of all sorts of rubbish running around, killing people, whatever it is. But when I got there, I was so weak, I don't know what's wrong with my heart or something. I had to be carried. Not because I was struggling, because I could not get falling over. She carried me into the police station. And I was a safe. Actually, when they were 30 of me, I kept falling over. It was dreadful. So they had no understanding. They thought they'd found somebody, but if they had any sense, they realised it wasn't true. And I have been treated for my heart, but I'm much stronger now. I don't know what they did, heart transplant or something. I don't know what they did. I think they put it in my heart, actually. As I say, I know what's wrong with me, but I'm much better now. And now they stopped poisoning me to improve. And the other thing they did is, they've been poisoning me for years on tranquilizers. They haven't done anything that awful for crimes they didn't do. They laugh at me about it, so laughs at me. I mean, there's no sense in that. When somebody's poisoned, you lose what that person has to give. Their idea of work is just physical labour. Well, some people do it, but nobody wants to. And it's feel about, I don't know. I don't know, but if you say you can do something, but well, lectures, nobody's allowed to do in this country. It's a prison, and the psychiatrists are all trained to think some jeering way about people. And that's what I think. You should say that everything is somebody's invention. They don't realise that inventions are done by individuals, and that's all. So, anybody can invent something, and they have antecedents. They go back a long time. They get all developments, all inventions develop. Each sometimes there's a little bit invested in it, but mostly it's an actual step. It always uses what's gone before. I think the people who said these, we still in the head of darts and so on, stuff. That's what it is. And I really don't want some countries to do. What they do, I don't know. They poisoned me. They wasted my life. There's no reason for it. My life has been ruined by them. I have done things in the past. And there's no sense in what they do, no sense at all. They either don't believe it or they're lying. As I say, they're beyond me. And I say things that are true and they don't believe it, so I shut up. And music cuts are written so he doesn't talk, and that's because they nobody believes him, so he don't talk. And so if somebody comes in and says to a gas chamber, so I'm not to eat one, but several one, they don't believe it. Because it's true, I don't know. I'm probably about being hungry, so they lie. You're not one of them. It's awful. What's the chances of this happening? Of course, every event is almost unlikely. It's almost impossible. Almost unlikely. Every event in life is unlikely. What's the chance of meeting this bloke? None at all. Until you met him, it's a certainty. That's true. Everything is an unlikely event. Everything in life is unlikely. So that's good. So my mother, who's Mrs. Sherman, they said to Mrs. Sherman is a very important, very famous person. It was an old lady. In fact, it wasn't the same person. And what are you going to do about that? I think they said the same about me. We were young ones. I never forget that we were young ones. And, well, I'm not aware of any fame, but that's a problem. You see, if you meet a film star, you could be excited. But if it was dad that got it, I mean, it's everything was a chance. Eventually do, quite honestly. Quite often. When I was working on astronauts every other day, one of the first I worked with was an astronaut, and, and, uh, and even, you know, I don't think he flew, but he was trained as an astronaut. But he failed with an eye test. But another woman I knew was she became close for 5 minutes. She was well known to me. And she was an astronaut. So that's the end of it. You see, if you meet astronauts every day, they just feel working companions. And when I was in America, I was an astronaut. That was very dangerous. And of course, I was young and had foolhardy, and I survived. But nobody could hear. But in this country, flying through space is impossible because space is nothing. That's what they say. So if you say he's flying through space, it's heresy. That means it's dead. You're alive. And as I said that about Hitler, of course, the war. And they murdered him to preserve their delusions. Unfortunately, they got a whole lot of the other people to support them as well. But Hitler did some terrible things, but they were doing terrible things to him. And whatever happened. And that's the problem. And they think I might do the same. I'm no intention of doing so. No intention, but they don't like me. When they start to steal my money, I get angry. And that was what caused the trouble. And of course, I'm not able to fight that, which you feel like it. And having saved up all my life, having stolen these galling. Apparently, they said they feel like that, you know, because they think they're going to heaven and they're not. That's the problem. So I don't understand it. And it's pretty disappointing to find all these delusions about immortality, just fairy tales. It is sickening. And to think all this life we've led only to die is sickening. It is. Everybody is the same throughout history. And once we've gone, there's nothing. We don't know anything. There's no existence. There's no existence. That's a problem. And even if there's a legacy in the world, you can't see it. You don't know. So that's fine. That's sickening. That's the reality of truth, and that's the secret that people keep. That's true, and that's the problem. So that's reality, and the Pope and others, you know, they talk about it's going to heaven with me, but actually, is it really come back? So it's sickening, and so we're all sick with this evil of death, which I agree with. Pope is evil, which can't get over it. So Jesus said, just get on with your life. You know, the Jews said, forget about death, it'll come, but get on with life first. That's the important thing. And my wife what's happened to my wife? I was told I think it was a false report, she had a vagina burst or something, and in fact she was menstruating. So, but I'm told now she just can't move around when she's in. But she's pleased to be able to eat and have warmth and comfort to where she is. And she's very pleased to be where she is. And that's the problem. And you know, because she visited the German facial where she was help with the health. She's very much better than she was. Now I understand they rejuvenated her a bit, so they think she's younger than she said. Things she's younger than she is, and they estimate her age. The doctors estimate the age. They don't believe what the person says. They're told. That's from so. I'm not seen her. Maybe I never will, but just let me live with her. And of course, their poisons are very old. They poisoned me. I don't think whether that's the first time. I don't know, but he did. And I was a triggered old age. And they say I'm going to reverse, but the chances of that happening are pretty slim. And so really, I'm now getting hungry, and hopefully I've got some food in the fridge. I've got food downstairs. I bought some, and I've been paid now. I've got some money, and it was the Minister very apparently. The money was sent on Friday, but it didn't arrive at Monday, so I was the whole week on food stamps, dreadful, went on food stamps. And today I got 2 payments, and I've still got money left. And so I don't have much more food to buy, so I think I'll buy this relay, which I found on the internet. And all it needs is a capacitor, which I've got, and a diode, I think of diode, which is very cheap, and a potentiometer resistor or something to adjust the trigger five. In fact, it probably won't need a resistor drive, like an Ozona drive or something, so that it triggers at the right way. I don't think that's a single circuit, but it's going to switch over when the voltage reaches 30 volts thereabouts, and the DC winding is 12 volts, so yeah, that means it will pull over the front ring by about 12 volts, so that precisely is higher. So when the overvoltage is coming, because it's coming out at 12 volts, so it needs to be slightly higher. So it needs to be set such a way that it does it. And I think the car takes current, so it needs a bit of a rheostat to adjust the level. And simple enough, so. And I've actually, to me, that's an invention. Everything I do is an invention like that. But well, some people can, but very few people can. I've talked to people, and they don't know how I do it. Now I know there's a circuit in the brain that closes the loop between what you want and what you've got. And we've all got one every time you move an arm like that. You've done that. You've closed the loop. The muscles of the arm move because you find the brain signals, I want to go there. And the system in between then calculates the person, which is quite experience. The same as the higher intelligence stuff, the same thing. And you form a table of what happens when you do things, and then you find a route, and then you do it. And the doctors don't really, they all know it's cognitive reflex, which is actually what it is. That's what it is, cognitive reflex. But it's more complicated than they say it is. Of course you do it several times, it's habit, and that's just another all the things. And even habits flexible, so what they say is nonsense, basically. And the doctors have a limited understanding of the nervous system. If they study control theory and computing, as well as the nervous system, they would understand, because though they're not the same, they do similar things. And they don't like that because it means we're a machine. And which is reliant on Android. That's what I said. Well, most people don't believe that, and doctors don't believe it. They'll say you're fresh and blood. I think that's in fact said about what's name of Edith. She's an android too. Well, that's because she's dead, and we in order to bring her back to life, I had to make an android. It's the same person, but it's different, and it has partly biological, but certain blood tests doesn't work, and mostly biological, but with some variation. And I know what's inside the skull, but if you cross an artery in the skull, no blood will come out. That's what that's done to it. It sort of heals up. It does destroy, it does confuse you a bit, but it does very more. So plastic brains are the same as biological ones, but I don't know. And because I can't see my skull, I quite want to. People, the psychiatrists think I'm magic, because they know what's inside the skull. Well, they know what's inside some skulls. Well, if they look inside my skull, how do they look the same? You don't know. They think, oh, you look, you're like, fat my head's the same size, normal. But it was like extremely big. And that's because my brain was all crammed into my head. And there was too much brain to fit the head. And it was some of it was chopped out, but I don't know what they've done. But I understand the people who made me decided that I don't need a brain in my head, I have a circuit of chips, which is on the radio link. So it's all like that. There is some tendency there, but so it's not what you see. What you see is not what you get, so to speak. And they destroy my brain in order to make it normal. And for a while I was an idiot, but this is just what I do. Then I did repair it, but then do it again. So that's what happens. And the thing you do it again because they like me talking. And they sort of kill me basically, but they like me. And but all human beings are able to do that, as I understand. It's the training to get into school, prevents it. And although I did try an experiment with school children, and very few, they all knew the various steps, but they couldn't string them together. That's probably because they're trained. It doesn't interfere with it. So a child in school, free range, enjoys life and plays, can do it. That's the difference. And human beings are far more intelligent than we give them credit to. I mean, you watch animals, so problems. But the way we educate our children, that stops there. We see that stick in a particular civilization. And for some people, that's right. That's their idea. The actual Anglican Church thing, you learn our job from our father, and you go something like that. And that's their idea. And from a boring place. And they don't accept all the things as well. as you go on to God, I suppose, but it's something that should be removed from their culture. And they see the Catholic, the Anglican Church is they do the same thing every day, they're the same songs, and that's very successful. Sea urchins were like that, and they're quite successful, but they're still sea urchins. I've got a sea urchin.